Hello everybody, welcome to a new installment of our series. This time we're in Anor Londo. We equipped the covetous gold serpent ring because to fight these guys we will need the transient curse, and they dropped that. So we will try to minimize our losses. Anyway, so what we need to do first is go to the sealer guy. I'll show you where it is. We needed to go finally to the Four Kings and to buy more curses, because we will definitely need those. There is you should be careful here. Ooh, jagged ghost blade. Now we could actually hit them without being cursed. So you may risk dying here. Be very careful. Even if you do die, there's no problem. Usually the first runs in here are done, or at least that's what I do. I do them to gather more of this stuff, of the curses, and to open the gates. After that, you know, you can do whatever you want, basically. But even if I die, it's not that important. Kill this one, because she can be problematic. And let's go in here. So what I usually do now, in a little bit you'll see me go into a very crowded room full of these guys. What I usually do is run. Just run, just get up. Even if I die later, it's not a problem. But what you can do instead is play it safe. I mean, it's pretty safe to... Oh fuck. It's pretty safe to run, but we're actually gonna go ahead and kill these guys, just to let you see that it is possible, and that you don't need to die, even if it is the preferred course of action. Well, I guess we're set for the curses. So let's go up here. You will hear sounds. There are probably some ghosts in the walls. Let's talk to this guy. The key to the seal. So you can get the curse if you had the problem with the basilisk, but if you followed my instruction, that should not be a problem. So let's see. The problem, if you don't kill them, is not when you get up, but when you go down. You will find yourself trapped in a room full of ghosts. So what we're gonna do here is, let me see if there's another way. Okay, you can go through here. If you just want to run, you can jump there. It's not that hard. It's a pretty easy jump. Just stick to the wall and you'll be fine. Anyway, be careful of the ghosts because they tend to go out of their way to stab you out of the walls. There's some trinkets and things there. They're probably not that important. I'm gonna show you that there is actually something important we need to find in New Londo. You should always explore, but for the sake of the video, I'm not gonna go over everything, just the most important things. So let's pull the lever. And now we're gonna find another type of enemy. Also, if you don't know when the curse is gonna deactivate, so what you should do if you're confident in not getting it, if you don't really need your Estus immediately, you can just put the curse there, so you know if you can use them, it means they're not deactivated. If you can't use them. See, now I can, because they're not obscured. So I'll need to be extra careful with ghosts. Anyway, that was a new type of enemy, the Dark Wraiths. So the Dark Wraiths are tough for an enemy, especially if you fight more than one at a time. But the best course of action is just lure them to you one at a time, and when they do attack, just backstab them. They're also pretty easy to parry. I wouldn't say the easiest enemy to parry, but they're pretty easy. You can do that. You should be careful and get some practice though, if you want to do that, because of course parrying is a risky move. Backstabbing, especially if you have a shield, it's easy. It doesn't have many downsides, so you should just do that if you want to be on the safe side. So this guy is a mass of souls. It has a bunch of unpredictable moves. The best course of action is just a run and gun tactic. Go ahead, stay to his side, hit it, raise your shield if you're not sure what he's gonna do. Hit it again. Be careful of those heads because they do some damage and knock you down. Anyway, yeah. But I mean, if you have a shield, you can do just that. Ooh, another guy. So this way, we're gonna find something pretty important. Especially if you are a completionist or you want your weapon to be as good as it can be. Not the Demon Spear, not the Black Knight Halberd or any other special weapons like that, but if you have a normal weapon like the Claymore or the Zweihander, which I plan on getting, you'll find something really good this way. And that is the Large Ember. So remember always to explore. Amazing Ember ahead. That's right. Anyway. If you're not sure, of course, hit every chest before, but especially if you play some modded version of Dark Souls. Um, that can be a problem. It can be a fun way to change the game a little for the more experienced players. So let's go this way. We'll find some more dark wraiths. So what I usually do here is turn back. Turn back. You will find something, some other useful things along the way. There is the soul of Firekeeper that you can find nearly to the entrance of New Londo, near the bridge, the first bridge that you crossed. Be careful here, there are a bunch of guys that want to fuck with you. Some ghosts, some dark wraiths, and a mass of souls. So, try to eliminate the dark wraiths quickly. There should be some ghosts, I'm not seeing them, but I'm pretty sure they should be here. Yep. I don't know what hit me exactly. Anyway, as I was saying, you should probably turn back, not just because if you used your Estus. If you didn't use your Estus, well, I mean, good for you. But if I do, I usually turn back. Also, the dark wraiths are pretty good to farm Titanite chunks, if you were not aware by this time. Anyway, okay. So, kill this guy. Anyway, so you can turn back to find more stuff, trinkets that can be important, like the Firekeeper soul. Also to replenish your Estus, and if you do, you will find it pretty easy to get back here. You need to. I will show you a little shortcut. Anyway, another Titanite chunk. That's pretty good. So why do I usually run back here? I usually run back because this boss is pretty tough. I mean, its attacks are not that easy to just dodge. And not only that, they do magic damage, so you can't just use your shield. The best way that I usually go against this boss is just tanking every hits, just tanking the hits, and doing as much damage as I can. Another thing, why is it so important to do as much damage as you can? So I usually leave this boss for last, unless I want to do the Dark Wraith's Covenant or something like that. It's pretty important because let's level up. Let's use the Zweihander. I think we can upgrade that. Yes. Let's see. Reinforced weapon. Since we're already here. The Zoyander is a good quality weapon. It does a bunch of damage. It's actually really good. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're probably not gonna use oh fuck. We're probably not gonna use the Zoyander for this boss, but we're probably gonna use it for the DLC bosses, where I like to use a shield too, especially, you know, Artorias. It's much easier with a shield. So let's see if we can level up. No, we can't. We probably should go to the other blacksmith. I don't want to do that now. I know we have a bunch of souls, but we probably won't die. I hope so, at least. Anyway, you have to do as much damage as you can against this boss, because there are 4 of them and they spawn with time. So what you can do is kill them quickly, so they don't spawn. You can actually do so much damage that not all 4 of them spawn, and because when you kill one, you do like a quarter of their health, another one will spawn anyway, even if you don't leave them time. But if you do leave them time, they will spawn all at once. So that's what you don't want to. That's what you don't want. Let's repair equipment. So we're probably gonna use the halberd against them, since it does more damage. For now, remember to equip the Covenant of Artorias ring, otherwise you will die. You will most certainly die when you go descend the stairs. You have to jump down. If you jump down normally, you will die. If you have the ring that you took from the Great Wolf Sith, you will stay alive, as it has the power of Artorias to cross the abyss. I'm not so sure about it lore-wise, but this is not a lore playthrough. Anyway, let's send it back, just in case we die. So, we also have more Estus now that we got back to the Firelink Shrine. You should have previously taken the Firekeeper's Soul. So when you go back to Firelink Shrine, you already have that. I forgot to do that, but we will do that after we beat the boss. You can explore this part even before the water is down. Be careful of these guys, you can see them from a distance. So you know they're there. You can see them like hanging. So let's go this way. Curse aside, okay. If you go this way, now that the water is down, you can see that you're back where these guys were. You can just run. We will kill them. dispatch of them quickly if you want to, maybe just to farm some more titanite chunks. And I think they can drop the slabs. If you don't want to, you can just run like this. There's the ghosts there. There are these two guys here. Yeah, I shouldn't have got it. My bad. Drink. Be careful because yeah, the ghosts can follow you here. So just kill them or make them go away. Yeah, they are kind of a pain. Especially because I like to change my armor. Damn. Come on, guys. Don't be such a pain in the ass. Yeah, this one is inside the wall, so I can't even kill it. Fuck. Damn. Well, let's try to go down some more. Maybe they won't disturb us. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do here is just stack armor and poise. Let's use the Owl's Gauntlets. This is okay. Let's use the Owl Armor. Fuck. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if we can use the helm. We can also use the mask. I mean, it gives more health actually. Let's see if we have some better leggings. Okay, these are pretty good. Okay, let's see if we can use the let's get rid of the shield. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, I'd say. We are in mid-roll. So what we're gonna do is just hit them with everything we've got, and when we need to, we will heal. And that is, in my experience, the best way to kill this boss. So let's go. Okay, see, we're still alive, which we wouldn't be had we used the ring. Try to be kinda quick going when you're going to kill them, and try of course to roll. Their attacks are not that easy to get past, but you can do it. Drink and be ready for the next one. Yeah, the space is a bit confusing since it's completely dark. Try to stay behind them, of course. That's the best thing you can do. Of course, the Evil armor is pretty good against magic too, so you don't need to worry that much about the hits. Let's see. When and where is he gonna spawn? Oh, there it is. Bro, fuck. Well, we tried. When you go to Alpha Elf, of course, just be ready to heal even before if you don't have as much health or defense. But 10 Estus are more than okay to deal with these guys. Let's see where is. Oh, there it is. Let's go through the first attack. Try to stay behind him and eat it. Try to eat it some more. Pretty easy, straightforward fight. That's pretty good. Let's light up the bonfire. If you didn't talk to the primordial serpent, you will find another one here, whose name is Calf, I think. You know, just talk to him and you can join the Dark Wraith Covenant. For now, we are going to level up, I'd say Vitality. Yeah, let's level up Vitality. Let's do it. So, we can now warp to the chamber of the princess. We will go and upgrade the Zoyander. Now that we have this soul, we can actually just finish the game. But that's not what we're gonna do, because there are the DLC bosses. I mean, you can finish the game if your goal is to finish the game. We have already done it. I'd say, because Gwyn is pretty easy to deal with. But if you wanna experience the game, we will have to go ahead and do the DLC too. And I think that's what most people want from the game. Anyway, let's put on the helm and let's put on some armor, cloak, and let's put on the demon spear. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Let's put on the demon spear, the grass crest shield, and let's go. Anyway. So, what do you need for the DLC? If you have an elemental weapon like lightning or chaos, fire, whatever, get rid of it, because you will not fare good against the DLC bosses. What you need to use instead against the DLC bosses is a good weapon which does possibly one type of damage and possibly physical damage, because they're almost all resistant to magic, to fire, to whatever other thing, lightning, you know. So a good weapon with physical damage, like the Zoyander, which we're gonna upgrade now. If it is just a fast weapon, it's okay. Just a fast weapon with decent damage, it's okay. But if it is a weapon which weighs a little more, it's a bit more, it's a bit heavier, it's a little stronger, that's what you wanna go with. because, you know, for example, Artorias can be staggered if you want to go for that. And also you don't want to drag out the fights too much. Yes. So what? What did I do? Didn't I give the amber? Okay. Yeah. Cool. So let's purchase item. Let's purchase some of this titanite. Do we have enough? We probably do. Maybe I even bought too much. No. We need one more. Purchase item. We don't have enough souls. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's use all of our souls, and we don't really need them for anything else. It's pretty good that they implemented this mechanic. Now you can use all your souls in one, or just give all your covenant items. So let's purchase item, one of this, reinforced weapon, and then we will go back to Andre to reinforce it a little bit more. Let's open this chest, take the oak ring. And let's go back. If these guys do drop, for example, the silver knight weapons, those are pretty good as well. The spear is pretty good. The sword is pretty good. I mean, they're fast weapons. They don't do a lot of damage, being fast weapons, but you can manage with those. Let's see if we can use the Zweihänder. I like to use that against the DLC bosses. Maybe I use too much souls, but I mean, that's not a problem. We can do those souls whenever we want, even if we do die. Let's go to the Undead Parish. So, what you need to go to the DLC is a special pendant, which I don't remember if we took it from the golem that is in the Duke's archives. I'm gonna check it out. If I didn't do it, we'll go back. Of course, you need to kill the other golem and make sure you talk with the Princess Dusk. And let's modify equipment. Zweihänder, okay. Let's reinforce weapon. Ooh, do we want to use our titanite slab on this weapon? I think yes. Sure, I mean, doesn't get that much better. Maybe the claymore, but I don't know. I like the Zweihänder. Let's see. It will be a great deal heavier than what we have right now. So let's see. Yeah, let's do it like this. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and let's see if I do have the DLC thingy. Lord Soul, okay. Do I have dependent? I don't think I do. No. Okay, I don't think I do. So let's go back. Okay, let's see if we did talk with the Princess Dusk of Ulasil. So the first boss we're gonna find is the Guardian of the Sanctuary. He is a challenging boss. If you start the DLC, you kinda don't have the same idea of the bosses that you will find there. Knowing what you found until that encounter, the bosses are a bit trickier, are stronger, they have a bigger health pool, they're usually just a bit faster, so they can be overwhelming at first, but you just have to be careful and analyze their patterns. I also forgot to level up, but we will do that in a second. Let's see if we did actually talk to Dusk. Let's kill the golems. Now that we have our plus 15 Swyander, should be a piece of cake. As you can see, we can one-shot them. I already explained this, but 27 when you are two-ending a weapon is the cap for the soft cap for the strength statistics to make the weapon stronger, to make the weapon scale with your strength. Because I believe the cap is 40, so when you two-hand a weapon in Dark Souls 1, it's like you have 1.5 of your strength. So your strength per 1.5, and you know, since we are at 27, it's like we have 40 strength, and that's the cap if you want to use it one-handed. So there should have been a golem here. If it's not here, we probably lost something, I think. Did we already talk to her? Probably, I don't know. I don't remember actually. Let's quit the game and let's go back, just to be sure. Yeah, the DLC is a bit of a pain to get in. It's not as easy to just know yourself, but I guess you can search for that, or you know, You could actually just interpret the lore by reading the various things in your inventory. Let's use the rusted iron ring so we are faster. So I guess dusk is not here. I don't know why actually, but what we're gonna do is go back to the dragon safe to take the broken pendant. I'm gonna see one more time if we can summon her. There should be a summon sign here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I don't know if I didn't notice it or it wasn't there before. Anyway. Let's talk to her. Yeah. Let's learn gesture. Cool. And if you are a mage, you can find all sorts of interesting things here. Anyway, if you want, you can talk with her. As you know, she was in a crystal golem, and the golems are controlled by the dragon thief. So it was probably, I'm not too sure about the lore, but it was probably Gwyn who ordered Sif to seal Ulasil because Gwyn feared the dark. I mean, not Ulasil, I mean Dusk, the princess of Ulasil, because he feared the dark would spread from Ulasil through all the realm. Anyway, let's warp to Anor Londo. And let's go get the pendant. There is actually another boss which we haven't fought yet. That's not a DLC boss. I don't know if we should fight it now. I guess maybe. So there are two ways to fight this boss. So it's Gwyndolyn. It's called Gwyndolyn, the Dark Sun. He is the master of Anor Londo. Because as you may or may not know, Guinevere, the princess, the big-breasted princess, is just an illusion, actually, made by her brother, which for some reason was raised like a girl, probably because he wasn't the firstborn. Anyway, a story to rival Lady Oscar. Let's see. So if we, there are two ways to go and kill this guy. So you can just talk to him. To just talk to the guy, you will need a ring, which I don't remember the name. Is something like Dark Moon something ring, like Dark Moon Seance ring, and you can find that in the catacombs. It's not that hard to find. It's near the second bonfire. I love this weapon, by the way. Don't know if I already said that, but it's pure, raw, destructive power, and I love it. Anyway, let's get rid of these guys. Oh fuck. I was actually pretty dead right there. But I survived. Somehow. Let's kill this guy. Let's get back here and kill the others. Ooh. Damn. I should be more careful of the caster. Let's bring them here. Fuck. Nice. Let's drink. And let's kill this guy. He has a bit more health. But it's not a problem. Let's go back to the Anor Londo bonfire. Anyway, if you have the ring, you can kneel and you can join the Dark Moon Covenant. It's pretty good. It has good rewards like Dark Moon Blade, of course. And if you do want to, you can go into the fog and kill Gwyndolyn. Let's warp to the chamber of the princess. So, but if you just want to kill Gwyndolyn, you can kill Guinevere, which is pretty easy. You can use an arrow, you can use a bomb, you can use a knife, whatever. So let's see, let's... Right in the boobs. Nice.
Thou that tarnisheth the godmother's image.
Yeah.
I am Gwyndolyn.
Okay. Very interesting. Anyway. We will end it now. For this episode we killed the 4 kings. Next time we're gonna kill Gwyndolyn, and we're probably gonna start the Gwyndolyn, sorry, and we're probably gonna start the DLC. So remember to give it a like if you like the video, subscribe, and if you want to, you can check the link in the description, and there will be my my Twitch channel. Check it out, guys. I do all kinds of stuff, not just Dark Souls, and I will see you next time. Bye.